So, not much of a writer, but I'll try my best. Yesterday, I had a crappy day and was required to work extra hours. We just changed our time zone 1 hour, so it was already dark when I left my workplace. I was pretty stressed and was just driving my usual route when I noticed this girl in a dark street just texting and waiting for the light to change. I think, this is a shitty and dark place to be. Who the fuck is just there texting in the dark? That's when I turned my head and noticed a guy like 50 feet away from her, just staring. I was about to go on my way when I noticed that he was just eating her with his eyes. That's when it hit me. Oh fuck, bad news. So I just parked my car the next street over and run back to where the girl was before. When I turned the corner, I noticed the girl pushing the guy away while screaming. I sprint as fast as I can and scream, "Hey fucker, leave her alone." The guy turned, saw me, pushed her aside, and ran like crazy. I started to chase after him and noticed that he dropped a knife while running away. So I turned back to the girl and asked if she was okay. After she calmed down, she told me that he stole her phone. I told her that it was just a valuable and it didn't matter that much. She was waiting for her boyfriend, so when he arrived, I explained the situation, shook his hand, and left. So much for a crappy night. So, dude who assaults naive girls, let's not meet. I'm sorry. I'm a little flustered right now, so this might not be the easiest thing to read. I'm a karaoke DJ. I usually get home between 2 to 3 a.m., but tonight, I got off around 11 because the bar had a power outage. I live alone in the triplex behind the house. I live in the middle of a city, but the property I'm on is rather large, so there's a big backyard behind my apartment. As I was coming home tonight, I noticed that my cats weren't waiting for me in the window. They can hear my van pulling into the driveway. They are in the window every night, no exception. I thought it was odd. Then I noticed my kitchen light was on. I never leave my kitchen light on. At this point, I was a little freaked out. That's when I thought I saw movement in my kitchen. I called 911, and the dispatcher told me to lock my van doors and remain in the vehicle and stay on the line. Officers showed up pretty quickly, less than 5 minutes. They parked on the street and walked up to my van. They asked me to stay quiet and give them my house key. One officer went to the back of my apartment, and the other used my key to unlock the door. When he opened the door, all was quiet. Then he yelled really loud, telling someone to come out. I heard the police officer that was in my backyard start yelling, and the other officer ran out to join him. My neighbors had come outside at this point, and I was freaking out. It seemed like a long time, but they walked a cuffed woman towards me, and it turned out it was a patron that I 86 this last weekend. I don't know how she found out where I lived. She was hiding in my bathroom closet with a very large knife and a bundle of rope. I don't want to think about what would have happened if I had went to bed with her waiting for me. I would be taking a gun safety course soon, but really, before I found this sub, I wouldn't have noticed all the little things that were out of the ordinary tonight. Reading these events have taught me to be more observant. So, drunk idiot that thought she was going to shank me, let's not meet, especially after I get protection.